What's up, you guys? I am here to do a review for the first time of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, funny story. Actually, not funny story, but context, I guess. Um, so like I also do like tarot reading and stuff, right? And I have recently just kind of felt like a little bit like kind of just want to crumple up into a ball, you know, um, of just like non-existence. And I was listening to Miss Misha. I am Misha. Shout out to her. I love her. Um, and she was just talking about how like keep moving, and when you keep moving, like it keeps just keep moving. Because when you keep moving, you're keeping going. Keep the momentum going. Just keep going, basically. And I'm trying to like just move through things and not let certain stuff just like completely stop me. I don't know if it makes any sense, but I don't care. Anyway, so I wasn't going to be covering Love and Marriage Huntsville because this season has felt very redundant so far. I'm a very new watcher to Love and Marriage Huntsville, so I am not abreast to the years and years of knowledge that some other people have out here in these streets. Hold on one second, I'm going to eat me a tot. But ironically enough, um, as I was like, just like, I had watched the last episode, right? And then I was like, damn, this preview for the season looks good as hell. And I was like, I know I'm going to want to talk about it somewhere. Like, I know I'm going to want to talk about it somewhere. Like, I recently in a situation where I just kind of like don't have a lot of people around to like, because I'm the type of person like I love to just like talk about like the stuff that I'm watching. I love content, and my brother, he's just like he's not built for the amounts of content that I absorb. He is not built to have all these people in his brain. Um, but he does have like he did do some of the Love Bitch Marriage Huntsville training with me. But anyway, let's get to it because I just like I don't know. So I'm trying to like just figure out where I'm going with what I'm talking about because then I'll think about like things I want to talk about and I'll try to go to those. I'm a Pisces, Sun and Moon, by the way, if you guys can't tell. So I'm a little erratic. Um, with a Virgo rising, so I'm very wordy. um, and shout out to Miss Misha. Miss Misha, if you ever hear my videos, sorry, I don't know if you want to be called Miss Misha, but you are a teacher, so I just think Miss Misha. Um, if you ever like listen to this, I think can you like you don't have to be into tarot, but could you look up Queen of Swords because you are the Queen of Swords, my love. Like I just like look into it and you will resonate so much. You are the Queen of Swords. I love it. I love it. Virgo energy at its best. And Erica De Niro is another one. Um, who I love too, and she's a Virgo and she's a Queen of Swords as well. Like that vernacular be on point, honey. It reminds me so much of my mom. My mom is like the first Queen of Swords to me. Um, but moving along. So I was like debating if I wanted to cover Love Is Marriage Huntsville because I like the show a lot. Where is my lighter? I need to take a hit. I'm gonna pause. I'm back. So I really like this show, right? And if I would have seen this show before things went down with my ex-husband, I would have been abreast of the game. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I see why people stand for Melody if they're watching in live time, and like most likely going through some very like gaslighting situations themselves. I think the disconnect with people when it comes to Melody is that like if you look closely enough, you can just see how not dumb she is. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just like if you like squint your eyes closed, like if you are a Melody Holt hardcore fan, and I am a Melody Holt admirer ish, because she does some scenes, she has some moments that is really hard for me to like stand for her. But you can not like everything if someone does and still like be okay with them, or you can like not like a person and still be okay with some things they do. They can both exist. But but yeah, so Martell, he like literally me and my brothers, we were like as like he would like watching the clips with me, whatever. Like we would literally be like, this is like my ex's like uncle or something. Like not saying it like that my ex uncle is like that. I don't even know him, so I don't know if he is. But saying that like he, you know, basically is like him, you know. Like he could be a spawn of Martell. Which is like not the worst. I don't think Martell's the worst. I just think Martell's the worst, you know? Duality, right? Um, I don't know. Like I just like see the problem with me is like Martell is could be Martell is somebody that I could see have like I could see myself with at the same age I got with my ex 19. I think the problem is Martell is playing tricks on her like she's 25 and Melody's not like at all. In fact, she's beyond that. She's like 4 kids in and all that type of stuff. So I think that's why like people who are more critical, which is funny because I did shout out some Virgos, and you know, judgment is like y'all's second name. I know because I come off like I judge people sometimes, but I'm just actually kind of quiet and like actually like a piece of like melting hot chocolate of like not hot chocolate, a melted chocolate of like a Pisces sun and moon inside. Um, but anyway, moving along. Um, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and like film my I'm high, so if you can you tell the difference, I'm high. But I basically was like, all right, I'm off work. My brother is starting his new job, and so I was like, I wanna go ahead and just get into it. In the words of Miss Misha, let's get into it. If we gonna get into it now. I love her so much. I love my content creators, and I'm about to get into that while as I say this. So, I'm like making some tots and chocolate chip cookies. I didn't think about how odd combination it is, and not like homemaking hot chocolate chip cookies. I mean like the ones that come out the pre-cut. Yeah, I don't even like the ones that are in the tub because the tub you gotta like scoop. But I still do roll the squares. Yeah, but I can't do that whole like scoop. That gets on my nerves. Remember when we used to like sell those? If you remember that, if you're my age, I'm 28. Um, just turned 28 actually too. Had a horrible birthday, but it's my party. I can cry if I want to. Moving along. In the words of Miss Misha. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really sorry, especially when I'm high. There are some content creators that I may just like continuously like speak their speech. Same as Misha. But I can't help it because like they all live inside of me almost. Like, listen, I have no friends, okay? I have zero goose egg friends, okay? I have people who like me and love me. That's what oh my gosh. I have people who like and love me, but I do not have any friends at this moment, okay? That's what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket. Love Island reference. But um but I have content creators, okay? Okay. And I literally will just listen to like them talk all day long. And I don't mind at all. Like I literally don't mind at all. Like especially my core 3 women, and there are definitely other women that like but like so I'm be honest with you, this is going off topic, but it will go off topic a lot. I'm be honest with you, some people who are YouTubers make my ass itch a little bit. But like I want to root for them for some unknown reason, most likely probably because they're black. Um but like they're not gonna be like my faves to listen to them consistently. So I would put them on my B list, but they're not B list people. You get what I'm saying? It's like different people resonate with different people more. You know, like I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and as of right now, I'm like really nobody's cup of tea. But that's fine. That's fine because I can make my own. I was gonna say piping hot tea, but sometimes that content creator feels a little homophobic to me. And I'm not saying she is. If you know who that's from, I'm not saying she is. I haven't watched her content and I don't even know how long. So if you want to come for me, you're just coming for 0 comments at the bottom. One watching my stuff. Anyway, um, but going back to the content creator. So I don't know why I had to go through that whole entire explanation, like literally just to fucking just list the 3 that are like my mains. Um, IMO underscore Misha. I'm not sure if it's MRS. I think I'm putting in the MRS. I'm so sorry if you don't want to be called Miss Misha, but I love you. IMO underscore Misha, and then you got Erica De Niro TV, ERICADINERO TV. De Niro. Where did I see De Niro recently? De Niro. I like literally feel like I have seen De Niro like in a song, like in a lyric. I don't know. When I remember, I'll remember. Anyway, Erica De Niro TV. Um, and then Auntie's Advice. You know, actually, now I think about it, like my taste in black women is very diverse. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like it. Kind of like it. You know, I'm cultured, if you will. But anyway, but those are the 3 that like I probably would like. I probably will just have to always just. In fact, I would just have to find a way to probably just link their channel to my fucking YouTube, because like that is how much like they are a part of me in a sense. I have personally messaged all 3 of them. The dork, as I would. Kind of like energy of like, can we be friends? But that's okay. In the words of Erica De Niro, protect your energy. And these people don't know me. But anyway, moving along. Okay, moving along. So those are my top 3, and I may like reference them a lot. So, as I was making my tots and chocolate chip cookies, I was basically listening. I had after I got off work, I had actually started working on my astrology podcast, and I actually started working on some tarot stuff that I'm gonna be doing, and my cosmic calendar I'm making. I'm ADHD as well, if you can't tell. And I've recently just kind of gotten into like I'm kind of heartbroken type of stage. So instead of just like still being sad, you know, don't be mad, be glad. So I'm just trying to like create shit right now, you know. Even though we're about to jump into a Mercury retrograde, vroom baby, I'm like, hey, let's go toe to toe. Like, who knows? Maybe you can break the Mercury retrograde mindset or something. It won't be breaking it. It'll be because I fucking worked hard and did it. Yes, bitch. Anyway, moving along. Okay. I'm getting just really. It feels fun to just kind of feel goofy for a little bit. Like, shit's been sad and shit like that. And, you know, I don't recollect my words when I'm mad, sad, or glad normally, to be honest with you. So, I don't know why I said that. I really don't. Anyway, so as I was, like, making them before that, I had, like, went back. I pretty much got, like, 13 minutes in. And I was, like, just, like, starting to, like, rewatch the episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville and everything. And I started, like, writing some notes. And then from there, after, I guess, like, the point where I'm at the notes, I'll probably pop an AirPod in, like, pause it, and, like, kind of, like, just skip to the scene a little bit and just talk about it casually. So this is going to be, like, a full recap and review. But starting next week, or this week, I would do actual factual, just, like, straight through recap and review with, season episode 7? 7, yes. I'm coming in the game late, but, hey, it is what it is. Too late was not. Which one is that? Is that Auntie's Advice? I think it's Auntie's Advice. So, as I'm there, whatever, my iPad is, like, in my, like, room, and I'm in my kitchen, and I have my phone, so I'm like, oh, let me just, like, look up some, like, Love and Marriage Huntsville, because, like, I was thinking about what Erica De Niro said, like, and I'm with her, I don't know why I raised my hand, like, someone can see me, you know what? Erica De Niro, she seems like the person who would be so funny to, like, if, like, we were the same age, like, we were, like, at, like, school or whatever, to be high with. She really seems like Erica know feel like she's like one of my friends, like Nicole. Like one time I got drunk in college, my first time drinking. I didn't have my first kiss or do anything till I was in college. I mean, with a man. But Erica De Niro strikes me as the type of person to like we both like if we both like high or whatever to just be like, you told me if you want to chill out, and I'm just like I'm telling you the first time I got high, it was with two of my friends, a Capricorn and a Libra, and Libra is actually my daughter's birthday, and I was sitting outside of and First of all, let's start at the beginning. First of all, I couldn't even get high at first. I couldn't even get high. Actually, what had happened was I like was trying to smoke, but I guess I wasn't smoking it right. I have asthma, bitch. Okay, so I was like kind of like don't want to die. I didn't have an inhaler on me. So then my friend like shotgunned or whatever, and I thought I was so high, bitch, and I was so scared. And we were like, I remember sitting outside on the dirt of a pizza shop, and being like, I can't go in there, guys. Don't know I'm high and I'll go to jail. Don't know I'm high and I'll go to jail. Don't know I'm high and I'll go to jail. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I still am kind of like that to this day. And I have a medical marijuana card, and to this day, like I can't drive while high, really. Like, it's so funny because I'll be like asking people in my house, I'll be like, hey, do you guys know good enough to drive? And they'll be like, no, not if you ask that question, Jacayla. I'm like, good looking out. And then sometimes I'm like, I'm going to chance it. And then they're like, wait. I normally don't go. This is went to something else completely. I'll have to actually, I guess, maybe listen to somewhat a degree so I could timestamp where the actual review starts. Or if I ever get any listeners and you want to timestamp it for me, that would be awesome, because I have a serious issue with like re-listening to my voice. My iPad is currently just like frozen on the screen of Martell and Destiny at Martell's house. Okay, by the way, Martell's house looks rented to me. Either Martell's house is rented, like, I feel like Martell lives like in a hotel with, I feel like Martell lives, like actually, like probably lives in a hotel at his mom's house when she's okay with him being, well, he does have 4 kids. I take that all back. He does have the kids too as well. So he has to have a place to residence. But there's just something like, okay, so if he didn't have 4 kids, I could totally, or he had a mom who didn't like care about not having a life. His mom is so funny when she says that shit. His mom is like, nah, who gonna keep all them grandkids? And Melody, she'd be like such a fucking Scorpio. Like, you could tell she's doing that shit on purpose. She'll be like, I think he thinks you're gonna raise them. And I can tell that she's like really just like trying to get her to get on Martell's nerves, because she probably knows that Martell's mom is gonna be like, hey, I just want to make sure we are clear. I'm grandmom who has a life. Like, his grandma be, I could like, nope, he ain't gonna be me. I wonder what her sign is. But, I wouldn't be surprised if she was Capricorn too, honestly. She gives me a lot of my ex-mother-in-law's vibes and energy. Which I like. Me and my ex-husband, our moms, we have the same birthday. The same birthday. And I always thought it was like a fate thing, and then my brother was like, that was kind of weird, and not on you or her, more so on the person who married you. And I was like, I guess. My ex-husband does have kind of mommy issues. He lives with my mommy right now, actually. Let me stop. Don't let me mean. I had enough of mean energy. I actually like called him stupid one time. like not that long ago, and I actually felt so bad. Like I still to this moment want to apologize, but don't forget I told you he's like Martell, which so that's like girl why, but it's like the Pisces sun and moon. But it did feel so good the moment I did it when I finally just got to say, you know what, I actually think you're kind of stupid, like because sometimes you just can't comprehend shit for shit. Like he can't comprehend duality at all. Let me tell you, I think I make his ass itch to infinity and beyond. Okay, like I think he is just like, can this girl just like be one energy for at least an hour? And I'm like, nope. Request denied. Anyway, I am just going on. And then before I know it, I'll be here till the break the dawn. Okay, I'm sorry. Before I know it, I'll be like here forever, and then won't even post this because I'll be like, oh, this wasn't even actually a review. This was just me talking. So, oh, but what I was about to say is while I was making my, oh my gosh, I am so delayed. This is so sad. Okay, focus. What I was going to say is while I was making my stuff, right, and looking on YouTube, like I see a video from Owen from like 7 minutes ago, and it says unlocked full episode Love and Marriage Huntsville Social Mania, and I was like, oh, okay, what is this? So I click on it, and I immediately hear DJ Richie Sky. Now, let me tell you something, okay? So, you know I told you about those content creators that kind of made my ass itch a little bit? I'll be honest with you, it's kind of funky that even DJ Richie Sky. But not in a bad way. Like, I still watch their stuff. First of all, DJ Sky, I followed him from AfterBuzz. And I tried to follow most people who had their own content at, it and on AfterBuzz, especially when like I think they like shut down. Probably I think due to COVID or something like that, and the program just kind of like stopped. But I always thought AfterBuzz was such a great idea, and we just really love to do something like that here, so I could be a part of it. You know, like come on, get together and talk about shows. You know, and not even just work, so get together in the studio. Yeah. Okay, stop. Anywho. So I basically was one day I'm gonna do a podcast on what it's like to be a sun and moon Pisces with a Virgo rising. They're my polar opposites. And also, you know what I realized the other day? My mom is a Virgo and my dad is a Pisces. So my placements are my mom and my father. And I do believe I am my mom and my father in a lot of degrees. It's so funny too because I actually told my ex, I was like, "You're my mom, my dad, wrapped in one." Like, oh, and then he was like, "You are too." Probably right. Probably not even wrong. Anyway, so I see them pop up, and I even think I saw the Jasmine brand. I stopped at like 4 minutes and then started recording this. But honestly, it really made me like kind of like tear up a little bit. I was like, okay, I'm glad I like actually like this. They felt like kind of like a sign almost. I don't know why, because it was just like, first of all, like from Housewives of Atlanta, I watched it a little bit later as well. I think it was probably like in like the 7th grade when like it originally came out. So I like wasn't like checking for Real Housewives of Atlanta. I was checking for America's Next Top Model. That was my thing. Okay. Or Bad Girls Club. Yes, I was sneaking to watch that. We'd watch it on like mute. Cause my mom would be like, "Girl, turn that." Mom was so funny. She always like sometimes she's like just like walk to the bathroom, and sometimes when the only TV was in the living room, whatever, she just like stop for a second, like look at the TV, and like you kind of just be like, "Is she going to turn it off? Is she going to turn that mess off?" And then be like, "Oh man." And then sometimes there's that conversation of like, "Hey, so is this not like that episode?" Cause my mom can be kind of vague sometimes. And like now I'm older, I think it was because my mama just didn't want to watch it, cause I could feel her on that too. Cause there's some stuff with Jay, I just like I don't feel like watching the whole thing, child. Like, I don't feel like watching the whole thing, child. Anyway, so I just think that's really dope. And Carlos King, I do remember that he's like from Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then because I think the whole Phaedra thing that he like left. I think I don't remember when I started watching Real Housewives of Atlanta in a lifetime. It's probably way later than I would think. But anyway, so I just love to see it. I love to see us winning. I love to see us doing the damn thing. Like, something like that is something I would love to be a part of one day. Like, honestly. I just think it'd be dope. Because, and I love it too because, like, Funky Dineva, is somebody who has been able to maintain, at least to what I feel like, his level of honesty intact, while also reading bitches down when they need to be read down. Okay? See, like, and I love that energy. I wonder what Funky Dineva sign is. Content creators, if you ever listen, put your stuff down below, because you guys are probably the only people that listen because I mentioned your name. I mean, I don't know if you guys would listen just because I mentioned your name, but I mean, it's also like the common interest of the show and da 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 da. Anyway, moving along. I wish I could do like Misha. Moving forward, I was listening to some review. She was talking about how her son was like, "Can you say it in your voice?" And she was like, "That is my voice." Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I am very sad that all of these women are seemingly straight. It makes me sad. It saddens my heart. It saddens my heart. I mean, honestly, I think, and like, even just from the avatar, even though I don't see Auntie, I already know Auntie's not, Auntie's gonna be like, girl, bye. I'm pretty sure Erica and Naomi Misha would be like, girl, bye. Especially I'm like Miss Misha. She'd be like, girl, gone. But like, fine. Just like right now, I'm like literally thinking of like Erica De Niro, like with like her she always like wears the head wrap with, and she has like the nose piercing and the glasses. Fine as fuck. Okay? Auntie. Now, not like in that way, but like, and I don't mean not in that way. I mean like, cause like Auntie, like I like, there's like too big of an age gap there, and like it's like very very much respect. Like I would not think of her sexually is what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is she can get whoever she want to. Auntie's like, she always come out with like looks, the everything. It's just gonna be like a review of content for creators I watch, and then Miss Misha, even just from the Avatar baby. And see, I'm not afraid to be with an older woman either. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what? Let me move along, because I'm probably making some of y'all uncomfortable as fuck. So I'm just gonna move on, but I am going to say, fine as hell, and also beautiful and high spirited, and I think that all of you guys, if you hear this or whatever, like, I'm pretty sure you guys are lights in the people lives you are in, and if they don't appreciate or realize that, they are just crazy. Okay, I'm pretty sure y'all be like, girl, I got a whole community. Whole community. Okay, anyway, okay, so we're gonna actually start this review. You know what I'm gonna stop it and be like, this is my pre-review. Okay, good idea.